Hey everybody, FLHTCUI 2000 here. I just want to make a short video. There's a couple of good videos out here. 10 Outdoorness 9 has a great video. He's made up with some good statistics. I'll put a link below so you can see that. Or maybe even a link in this webcast here. The Military Arms channel, uh, Stormgewehr, and I know I probably messed that up every time I say it. I'm not German, so I can't say it. Garno Blink. Great videos on this proposed military type assault weapons ban. Um, it goes much deeper than what the media is saying. The media is using this assault weapons type ban to just kind of use that as the key term for the ban, but the ban will also ban things with high capacity magazines and stuff and make them almost equal to a machine gun, where you can't carry them across state lines, where you can't die and leave them to your kids. They have to be surrendered to the government, basically, or destroyed, or whatever the case may be. I'm sorry, but I spent my hard-earned money for it. There's also like a $200 tax to have one. For me to own a Glock 19 with a high capacity 15 round magazine, they're talking like it's equivalent to me owning a Thompson submachine gun or an Uzi or something like that that's fully automatic capable, and they want it registered in the same way. They want you fingerprinted, they want pictures, they want, and there's only one reason for that, so they'll know where to go and get your guns. Even if they don't come and get your guns, uh, in a few generations, I'm in my 60s. If I'm lucky, I've got another 25, 30 years left. My health is pretty good, and I probably will make it. But for me to die and not leave this gun to my son or daughter or whomever I choose is a travesty. It's the government once again stepping in and making rules and regulations they have no business making. I have guns that belong to my dad, and some I've already given to my son. One is a 20 Winchester 22 rifle that holds, I think, 12 or 15 rounds of 22 long rifle and multiple more rounds of longs or shorts, and it supposedly shoots them all. That gun would be it's used for squirrel hunting or whatever, perlinking or whatever, rabbit hunting or uh, and I'm not a big hunter, guys. I'm really not, but I am a gun enthusiast. I've been shooting and owning guns for 50 something years. But that gun under this new assault ban, I understand, would be considered a high capacity magazine rifle. It's the same rifle that they've been making for decades, for the last, what, 70 years or so, with the same amount of magazine capacity, but they want to call that a assault weapon and put it under the same ban. So my dad's rifle, my dad's rifle is my dad's rifle, is my rifle that goes to my son, can no longer be passed down. So eventually they're going to disarm us through the generations of attrition, you might say. We're all going to die off, and our guns are going to have to be surrendered to the government. It's wrong. Check out those videos, TN Outdoor 9, Military's Arm channel, Stormgewehr. Uh, they've got some good, sensible, down to earth videos without screaming, yelling, and cussing at the government. We're not doing any good, guys, when we scream and yell and cuss at the government. They don't listen anyway. Obviously, it's been a proven fact. But it's also a proven fact that American people have a tenacity. They have a built-in uh, resistance to oppression, and the government can only push so far before we start pushing back. And it's time to start pushing back. We need to write our senators, our congressmen. We need to go and fill out emails and regular letters and everything we can to fight this. The last assault rifle ban that the Clintons put in I was totally not into guns back then. I kind of got away from. I always had guns, but I kind of got away from it. I was busy with a new job, a new career, and I was spending about 12 hours a day just doing that. It went through, and I didn't know anything about it. Let's don't be me this next time. This time, let's speak up. For those of you to say, "Oh, it won't do me any good to speak up," uh, wrong. Speak up. Let's get out there and put our voices out. Let our voices be heard. You know, I'm not an elegant speaker for sure. You can tell on these videos I screw up things a lot. But I do know that if we don't say anything, it's a voice that's unheard. Simple as that. I mean, these people, Dianne Feinstein, Obama's got a web page. Go to his web page. Obama has a web page talking about, uh, you know, he wants to support the Second Amendment, but he also knows that this travesty at the school and da 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 da. Hey, Obama lied about Fast and Furious. Obama lied about the Benghazi incident. Benghazi, ever how you pronounce that? Obama's lied to us every time he opens his mouth, just about, it seems like. I don't know that for sure, but at least those two, we pretty much caught him with his pants down. So let's don't believe him. Go to his website. Let your voice be heard. I did. They may put me on the watch list for the CIA to watch me, but hey, I'm tired of our oppressive government taking over things. I mean, they just they're driving us into bankruptcy, and it seems like they're hell bent on driving us into bankruptcy and ruining our nation. We've got a good country. It's still good right now the way it is. It can be better. Let's get them out, get people in there that can do it. Unfortunately, we have people in there, Republicans and Democrats, that have been in there for decades too long, and Dianne Feinstein's one of them. Obviously, she does no purpose other than harm when it comes to gun rights and gun owners. So we need to be heard at the voting booths and polls, and we need to speak up. We need to support gun organizations like the NRA and others out there that are fighting this. That they need to band together and fight this new gun ban, the gun ban to 2013 that's supposed to go for vote. I think it's what, January 3rd, something like that. I'm not sure. Let's get out there, guys. Let's make our voices heard. Send letters, emails, whatever you can do to let your senators, your congressmen in your state, and be heard. Let them know that you're opposed to this. And they took an oath to support the Second Amendment, and they work for us. We hired them basically. Obama apparently just gave them all a raise. I just heard from a friend of mine that he voted in a raise for the congressman and stuff like that. While we're in a great kind of recession, they're getting more money for not getting us out of it, for not doing their job. They don't do their job, but yet they're still rewarded and raised and paid. And in the real world, if you work for me, and you didn't do the job I hired you to do, I'd kick you out on your butt. Simple as that. I always tried to do my best in a job, and expected that for those that I hired to work for me. Peace. God is good to me and mine.